Korea, a shining World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate, contributes $10 million to COVID-19 response efforts in Ethiopia and other African countries. The Korea International Cooperation Agency is providing Ethiopia's Ministry of Health with an additional $5 million of continued support to address the pandemic. As part of the Korean government's COVID-19 Comprehensive Emergency Response Program, the funds will be used to purchase medical equipment, such as diagnostic tests, personal protective equipment for frontline medical staff, and portable machines for ambulances to purify potentially virus-contaminated air. Furthermore, Korea will provide $5 billion to the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to improve the continent's COVID-19 response capacity. Our heartfelt gratitude, Korea. In heaven's boundless mercy, may our world soon recover and avoid future health crises through the adoption of the benevolent vegan diet.
Men and women may need different treatments for COVID-19. Researchers at Yale University in the United States have discovered differences in the male and female immune systems that may call for distinctive treatments to COVID-19. Dr. Akiko Iwasaki, lead author of the study, found that T cells of female patients responded more vigorously to the virus than those of male patients. T cells are white blood cells that detect and eliminate viruses. Men account for 60% of the global fatalities from COVID-19, and researchers believe that it could be important to consider vaccines and treatment strategies specialized for each gender. Our appreciation, Dr. Iwasaki and colleagues, in divine guidance, may treatments for the pandemic make themselves clearer through efforts like yours for the well-being of all.
Australia's CO2 emissions fall amid coronavirus restrictions. The Australian government recently estimated the country's lowest greenhouse gas emissions recorded since 1998 at 518 million tons in the 2019-2020 financial year. During the COVID-19 lockdown from April to June of this year, Australia's carbon footprint decreased by an estimated 10 million tons in comparison to the same period in 2019. This includes a 79% reduction in aviation fuel usage, as well as a 26.7% decrease in petrol use. The Australian government is a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion recipient and a Shining World Leadership Awards for Health Guardian and High Moral Value Laureate. Congratulations, Australia, on your achievement. May all nations make strong commitments to protect our one and only Earth home in God's loving embrace.
Astronomers discover a galaxy similar to the Milky Way. Astronomers from Germany and the Netherlands used Chile's powerful telescope and the gravitational lensing technique to locate the galaxy over 12 billion light-years away, resulting in a snapshot of the universe when it was only 1.4 billion years old. The distant celestial object has a rotating disk-like structure and a large group of stars in the center, found in mature galaxies like our Milky Way. According to current science, the universe was still young 12 billion years ago, and it was expected that galaxies back then were not well formed. However, this recent finding suggests that well-ordered galaxies could have formed soon after the Big Bang. Our hats off to the scientists involved for your fascinating new insight into the universe's early days. In heaven's light, may we gain an ever deeper understanding of the wondrous cosmos we live in.
Indian innovator makes breaks from personal protective equipment or PPE waste. Known as the Recycle Man of India, 27-year-old Dr. Binish Desai from Gujarat, India, is converting discarded PPE masks, gowns, and head covers made from non-woven material into building materials. The waste equipment is first sterilized then shredded, and finally compressed using a binding agent mixed with paper sludge, a byproduct of the paper industry. The bricks, named P-Block 2.0, passed all laboratory tests and exceeded quality expectations. At half the cost of their traditional counterparts, they are 3 times stronger, recyclable, and fire retardant. Dr. Desai is now collaborating with regional governments to set up special eco-bins to collect the PPE waste which would otherwise end up in landfill. Bless you, Dr. Binish Desai, for your ingenious creation and for caring about the environment. May we all think of more such sustainable and responsible solutions in divine brilliance.
Vegan food bank now available in Bath, United Kingdom. British citizen Helen Wright recently started the Bath Vegan Food Bank after the COVID-19 pandemic altered the operations of her non-profit Vegans Against World Hunger. Open to anyone in need, the food bank now serves 16 households a week with items such as lentils, beans, fruits, vegetables, plant-based milk, and more. They are currently seeking volunteers to help with collecting and distributing supplies, as well as premises to store the food. Items can be currently donated at several collection points inside cooperating stores. Great job and best wishes, Helen Wright and team, on your selfless mission to supply nutritious vegan food to those in need. May the grace of the Providence be with you and all the families you help.
United States service members reunite with their Iraqi animal friends. Global Animal Rescue Organization, Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or SPCA International, in partnership with United States Animal Rescue Organizations, Puppy Rescue Mission, Pet Rescue Pilots, Monarch Air Group, and the ARC at JFK have rescued 47 dogs and cats from Iraq, who provided friendship and comfort to the service members while they were stationed overseas. As part of SPCA International's Operation Baghdad Purpose worldwide program, the beloved companions were brought to the US by charter flight after a thorough health checkup, then flown to their respective US service members' homes across the country. Bravo to such a marvelous joint endeavor, the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals International, and all involved. May heaven bless the love-filled animal friends as they bring blessing and joy to their new forever families.